Yeah, next thing I need to do is I can't afford a doctor like Joe Rogan, but he has all his people tested. I'm gonna have like my grandma come in here and just touch you guys' forehead.
Yeah.
And she'll
Rogan
be like,
does have-
sí, or I know está malo.
Is there a link for this?
It's not live.
It's not live?
No.
Oh, okay. You like pre-record it?
Yeah, for it to go live, I would need some sort of video source.
Oh, okay.
Unless I literally got a camera and just aimed it at the wall.
Right.
Scroll through these.
I don't really have the right angles for it. But soon.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey, you're starting something. That's worth it, you know.
Starting a movement for the local podcaster.
I like it.
I have a fucking guy who lives below me that sings, man. It's horrible.
That one's tight. Below you? He lives below
Yeah,
you?
he was fucking singing and whistling today. Wasn't that bad, but still. I gotta listen. It wasn't that bad. I think he was singing like some Frank Sinatra, but one day when he's singing, I'm gonna start singing too. See if he stops.
Just trying to match his tempo, his notes.
Try to see what he's singing.
Do a duet.
We'll stick our heads out our window like in some fucking kind of 70s show. Come and knock on my door.
Anyways.
That wasn't 70s, that was 90s.
I'm pretty sure that's 70s. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
70s show was 90s.
Looking at the shit you have now, would you want to go back and live in the 70s if you could?
I don't know. I mean, it seems cool and stuff, but knowing that, yeah, like I wouldn't be able to play online games and just all the shit that I like.
You
now,
wouldn't
like,
know about online games.
Yeah, well, I don't ever want to not know what it's like to live without online games.
Yeah, I just want to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. I don't know.
I got one too.
Do you want
What
to?
if you did
wanna
know
hit it?
about it, though?
That's fine, so we're not throwing it back and forth.
Okay.
I'll hit it.
Look, food. This
It's
one
good.
has a sick-ass one, look.
Let me see.
I mean, it's just a regular cartridge, but it's a
Oh.
snail.
Whoa, what the hell?
It's a legit snail.
That's sick.
Yeah, go ahead, try it out.
It's a gram
It's
cart,
the
too.
future, the snail.
The snail, the future.
What do you
of-
think the future's going to?
As far as vaping, smoking, or you mean like
Yeah,
just
that's the one
anything
you
in
bought me,
general?
Whoa.
What do you mean about where the future's going to? Like as far as smoking or just in general?
No, I mean like you have online gaming now. It's probably gonna be like Ready Player One in the future.
Oh yeah, like I
You
bet. They already have the Oculus.
Where are my
headsets.
manners? We got a guest, not Max Scully. He's reborn as Max Scully.
Born.
Why don't you introduce yourself for us? Because I really, honestly, it sounds rude, but I don't know your name.
Okay.
This is Dry Guy, Ryan.
Everyone. I knew that was coming. Everyone knows me as Ryan or Dry Guy, and that's what I go by. My name is Ryan, and
Why Dry Guy?
because I'm always dry on the mic. I don't know. Ask Manny.
Yeah, I don't know. You called him Ryan, Rye Guy one time. I was like Dry Guy, and then we called him Your Dryness.
You like ashy all the time, or like?
They just when we get on like PlayStation, they just tend to like go in on me.
I guess your voice is kind of dry. I guess that's what you're talking about, right? Like a dry tone.
I don't know what I ever meant by it. To
Dry.
be honest, he's just a dry guy. Like he's dry. Like you know, you jerk it dry. Like he's a dry guy.
Like you know, you're
Those aren't healthy for you. You shouldn't do it dry.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah, that's that
gotta
doesn't
lube-
sound fun.
You gotta lube up.
It leads to balanitis. Then
Yeah.
you really got something on your hands.
Right. Well,
Fuck his belanitis.
yeah. I mean, I hate
Don't
jacking
act
off
like you don't
anyways,
fucking
so-
know.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Are you circumcised or uncircumcised?
I am not circumcised.
Neither am I. It's just a Mexican thing. You? How about you?
Nah, I'm circumcised. Yeah.
Yeah. White people do that all the time. I don't know why.
I don't think that's a white thing though.
I think it is more.
I think that's like a
Well, definitely
parent's-
Mexican dudes ain't
Dude,
cutting their dick tips
Hispanics
off.
don't do that shit.
Yeah, we ain't cutting off the tips.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I think it's healthier if you do it, right?
Nah, yeah, I mean that's what
Is
I've
it?
read. It is healthier if you do it.
Is it?
Because
Only if you don't keep it clean.
Yeah, if you are a nasty motherfucker and you don't peel that bitch back when
Yeah.
you
It's
shower.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
If you just fucking keep
Right,
Yeah.
right.
you gotta fucking keep it clean.
It's unhealthy
Yeah.
if you're not clean and you're fucking uncircumcised.
Well, I mean that goes for anybody.
I think that goes for anybody. You
Yeah.
don't wash your dick, you got problems.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Have good hygiene,
One
for
of my
real.
cousins had to get circumcised, fucking like in his teen years. because he wasn't, and I think he wasn't keeping it clean.
Dude, my dad had some fucking issue where he had to go get circumcised
For
not
real?
too long ago. It was really embarrassing.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That is
that's
embarrassing.
wild.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a weird sensation the first time you pull it back all the way. I don't know if you guys remember that. You feel like you gotta rip your dick off, but you're not. Why you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about?
I definitely do. I get,
Or have you never peeled it back yet?
Of course I have. I know what you mean. It just caught me off guard. I need another shot of the Jameson from talking about my.
This is something dry guy
Yeah.
will never experience.
About my foreskin.
Yeah, that is. I will never experience that.
It's
but
self-lubricating sometimes.
Never
It's-
say never.
never say never to what.
But
man?
if you're uncircumcised, I think the whole dry dog is not a good idea. Even worse. I think you're gonna build some friction on that you don't need.
Well, is beating your meat different
No, it's just.
when
I
you're
mean,
circumcised?
I don't think it's just. I don't think it's different.
I don't think so.
I mean that like extra little flap
I
doesn't
grab
feel
on,
like,
I grab on, get a grip, and I stroke, and I fucking stroke the night away.
What, dude? You don't jack off? Why you over here like, I don't know,
Well-
masturbation? What?
Well, no, because he's asking about circumcised or uncircumcised problems when he's circumcised. So that's what I'm saying. I don't
It's
know
just
how
a
to relate
world
to
that
him.
you'll never know. We'll
Yeah,
never.
like,
Your.
that's what I'm
Well, I
saying,
guess we
like,
could know your
maybe-
world, but
He's asking
maybe-
me, but I'm not sure.
Maybe
how
there's
they
a
feel,
surgery
you know?
where I can go get like a piece of flap of skin attached, and I can experience it for like a
Like,
day or something.
Doctor, I want.
Reverse circumcised? Is that
can you
it?
guys take like a fucking piece of
That's-
my ass out? And
What would you call that? An uncircumcision or fucking I don't know.
Recircumcision.
Yeah, that'd be a-
Recircumcision.
Yeah.
that's probably gotta look weird once it heals.
Like
Yeah, it probably doesn't look normal. It probably doesn't
I
look
imagine
normal.
like some
How about if you got,
Leatherface
like,
shit,
different
like
tones
sewing
skin?
on the face. You know, you just see like the stitch marks
Yeah,
around.
like
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, how about if you got different toned skin?
But I bet if you do it at our age, I bet if we got our circumcisions, our dick would look weird too at this age. I don't think it'd match up anymore. I think you'd be able to see something, you know?
like skin that's never exposed to
Or
the
like
sun, so
maybe-
it's just super light. And it just doesn't look like.
Fucking tip is all white.
Or like a scar or something. It's probably not the same as when you do it when you're born. Or not when you're born. but-
Definitely not. I would imagine, yeah, and I would imagine it just hurts more. Like, fuck, I don't even want to think about it.
Check this out. You know what's a trip is? Imagine, you know how you don't remember when you're young? Imagine you were aware of when you were young, but you doesn't remember now.
Getting your dick
And then
tip
like
cut
you
off,
don't
and you're
remember
like, what the
now,
fuck?
but you remember getting your dick cut off when you were little. Like,
That must be terrifying.
like, who the
My
fuck are these
worst
people?
fucking memory.
Who are these guys? They're supposed to take care of me.
The rabbi comes up. Like, it's
You
not
know,
only Jewish people that get it, is it? I mean, you're not Jewish, obviously.
I mean, I'm not
Kinda look
sure.
Jewish.
I was gonna say, like, a lot of people told me throughout my life I look like a Jewish
your last name?
motherfucker. So, Stafford.
Sounds
Yeah,
kind of
that could be
Jewish.
yes.
It
My
could.
name is
I
Harvey
haven't-
Weinstein Stafford.
I could see that. Like
I'm not naming anybody after Harvey Weinstein. That motherfucker.
Larry Weinstein. Fine. I don't know. Larry
Like-
Larry Silverstein.
I could see that on the sign, like Stafford and Weinstein Law. You know,
Stafford
Damn,
and
that
Weinstein.
does sound like a good like. that is like a
Sounds
good
like
company.
an ABC show
Yeah,
right there.
those are some motherfuckers that'll get you out of jail for sure.
have you or your loved ones been affected by COVID-19?
It's like if you've been what are the ones that come on? Like if you've been exposed to mesothelioma, you could be fucking compensated.
Oh
or some
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, they're saying that now that people who had COVID-19 are reported experiencing hallucinations.
Yep. I heard about that.
Like what? Like what?
Like
kind of
literally
Just
hallucinations.
hallucinating.
It's fucking nuts. So that leads me further to believe that what if like they got it? What if they went to get tested and they fucking injected them with some shit?
No, dude, that virus. I've watched a lot of podcasts on scientists who fucking like broke it down, like looked it under a glass, and like they say that it shows alterations. Like it's not a normal. Like it looks like it's been altered in a lab.
Really?
And they
Like
say
the
that
disease.
and they say that the reason it thinks it spreads so much inside is because it was developed inside,
Really?
and so it grew inside. So it's easy for it to spread through fucking air ducts and all that.
Right.
They
Yeah.
think, it might have broken out from a lab, but since it was created in a lab, it adapted to indoor environments. That's why it dies outside so easily.
Right.
and as soon as the sun hits it, it fucking dies.
I literally
Right.
just read today some Planet of the Apes type shit. It was either in India or something. Some monkeys literally escaped from a lab.
Yeah, with the stolen.
with coronavirus.
Yeah.
They either had vials or
Vials,
they had
there's
blood.
vials.
Yeah, they had some tainted.
Bullshit.
I swear, bro.
Yeah.
I read the headline. They were monkeys. They escaped some research facility with fucking.
It was like two
coronavirus
chimpan-
blood. Yeah, like they're
two
fucking
chimpanzees
chimps, bro.
or something.
They're out there in the wild right now.
Those
plotting
ain't no
some
fucking chimps. Those are fucking. They're from another planet.
Yeah, right.
super
Right.
chimps.
Yeah,
It's like
super
super.
chimps.
They're
Yeah.
fucking aliens disguised as chimps.
But I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, how do you hear about that shit? Two chimps running down the street with vials of coronavirus?
Yeah, they're
What?
fucking. They're plotting. They're doing
I
something.
hear one of
yeah.
them, duck, Steve. We got to get back to the base, bro.
You see
Like,
like a terrorist situation on the news. The monkey's like, I'll fucking. He's at the Pentagon or something. Like, I'll fucking open this shit, man.
he throws it at the inauguration next year.
Those are that Trump.
It
Trump's
is
like,
definitely a new world.
I'm immune to the China virus.
Yeah, all this shit. You know, I always have told this for years. I don't know if one of you guys have heard me say this, but I've said it for years. Like, I think like the dumb, crazy shit you see on Grand Theft Auto online world is like what we're headed towards.
Right.
Like this crazy fucking just like you see random shit on the street like you do in Grand Theft Auto. Random people yelling on the street, fucking
Yep.
random shit. Even Lamborghinis in the fucking ghetto here
They're
now.
already defunding the police and taking away a lot of their powers in certain counties and stuff. What if, eventually they're just gonna be like, well, you know what, fuck the police. Like,
Out. Where at?
everyone just govern yourselves. Like,
Dude, I saw a fucking Lamborghini parked at a Section 8 the other day. I don't know what the
Fuck.
fuck's going on anymore.
Yeah, that is strange.
Very strange. But it's
probably a
definitely,
drug
I
dealer.
don't think it goes back to what we had before. It's definitely a new world.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't go anywhere without wearing a mask.
I think some places
And-
have fines.
China's already been like that for years, though. That's what some people don't understand.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that is true. Like, you look at pictures of, like, you know, Japan and stuff. The citizens you see, they're walking around with masks on, you know. So it is a normal thing, but I mean, to them, that's they're foreign to us, you know. Out here, that's not a normal thing.
Yeah.
So when people have to, you know, get told, hey, start fucking doing this every day, they're like, I don't fucking want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and then it starts problems, you know,
Yeah.
and it's.
I don't understand why. I mean,
Right.
I
mean,
get it. Yeah, I get.
I
Like,
do get it, yeah.
I get some people don't like being told to do, but what I don't get is like, you know, and it's mostly just Karens and all these ladies you see like
Fucking
throwing
Karens, man.
tantrums. They throw tantrums. I
Yeah.
seen this one bitch sitting at the Costco and she was like, I'm not gonna wear my mask, and other bitches just going off in other scenarios, you know, and like.
Right.
see,
I mean,
those
just-
fat bitches on the handicap carts probably have a hard time breathing as it is. So you put a mask on them, they fucking die.
Oh, they're fucked.
Like just today in Colorado Springs, there was it was even the fucking post I seen. It was like it was a small group, but you can just see it was like it was legit 4 or 5 fucking Karens. That's it in Colorado Springs, just on a small corner, just fighting because they didn't want to wear masks.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think of my argument about this? I mean, if it happens to hit one of my family members, hey, you know what? It's gonna be a sad moment if they
Hey.
die. You know what? Not.
Hugo and my tia Maribel have the coronavirus. Yeah, my mom just told me before I left the house that my tias,
Dude,
my
when's the
tia
last
and
time
my
you
tia-
saw them?
That's what
like half a year ago, they were
Oh,
here
alright.
around the
So-
holidays.
Yeah, you're good.
But so I mean, I don't know. That's just what I think. Like, yeah, everyone thinks about it different until you fucking get it. Until it hits home, I feel like then you see it a lot different.
No, that wasn't what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if it happens to his home, you know, it's gonna suck, whatever. But it wouldn't be bad if a couple people died. We have too many people on this world.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, people are already
I understand
It
Thanos.
sucks.
I understand Thanos in the movie.
Right.
Like, you know, I kind of agreed with him. You know,
That's
like
the,
if you just disappear and flake off,
You know what?
who gives a fuck?
You know what I thought about that when the movie first came out? Like, I thought of a similar thing where if I was Thanos or had the Infinity Stones, I would probably only snap away, I don't know, everyone over like 90.
50% down the
85?
board. That means two of us.
Everyone like over 80 something. Like they've had their time. Like,
But do you have the power to choose who you snap? Like, just rant. Like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
they just got to think
Or
about
is
it.
it-
He was able to because Tony Stark. Tony Stark thought about only snapping away Thanos and his army. Like, it's just what you fucking think of. Like, and the Hulk, the Hulk did the same thing. He snapped and he thought about bringing back only everyone that that got faded away.
Right.
I would maybe change the limit on life then if I had that power. I would maybe say 75, you're done. 75, I'm going to snap
That's
that
a good
bitch.
life.
Yeah.
75
Yeah,
years.
75 years.
That's
Yeah.
those are excellent
Right.
I'd be
years.
completely fucking fine with that.
Me
After
too.
75
I don't even. I kind of sometimes I think I want to make it only like 60. So I don't want to get too old where I'm like I can't even wipe my own fucking ass.
65 if I'm
Exactly.
I want to go to the point where I can take care of myself.
Yeah,
After when
exactly,
you're just an
exactly.
inconvenience, fuck all
Right.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You got
No,
people, you shitting
When,
yourself.
yeah, when you got a girl,
I would
come in
have
and
never
take
want
your
my
own
daughter
shit.
to do that shit and
I was
fucking
just about to say,
cutting into her own
I know
life
damn well my son-
and feeling like she had to take care of me. Like
Exactly.
fuck all that. Like
Exactly.
I'd be like, kill me, just give me some whiskey and some dabs and leave me out in the woods. I'll fend for myself.
Shit.
You guys kind of excited for your first prostate exam?
No.
It's coming. We're all up there.
I honestly feel like I should have had one by now. I'm gonna be 29 years old next year.
Yeah.
Isn't it
I'm
like
almost in my
40?
30s.
Isn't it like 40?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
wanna
not.
even
It's
think
not
about
young.
this shit right now.
It is like 40 or.
I guess it's
40,
healthy to get it
50.
checked out as a young age.
I'm gonna be healthy.
yeah.
I'm gonna be
Of
healthy
course.
and get it checked out sooner. Check out my asshole, doc.
What if we all
Yeah.
just book an appointment like next Monday and we all just
Go
go?
together.
Fuck.
We're all here for a prostate exam.
Prostate bros. Make
If
a
it's a pact, we'd have to.
make a
Yeah.
vlog. Make a vlog out of it. Like we're here for joint prostate exams.
Good.
One of us ain't gonna come out of that room happy.
One of us
what
or
what they
all of
tell
us.
you? What they tell you,
And
bro?
one of us is gonna come out extra happy.
Hey, dog, I don't think you got it right. Let's do it again.
Have you ever seen? I can't think of them. I don't know if it's either Euro Trip or
Yeah, yeah.
I just know it's
it's
Stifler.
road trip.
Roach. Yeah, it's Stifler, and he fucking falls in love with the nurse, and he has her fucking giving him prostate exams because he fucking like he's getting his ass fingered.
Damn.
See,
That
man, I
shit's
should have
funny.
gotten a fourth mic for Oscar.
I mean, you guys
We can still hear you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just gotta lean in a little
I
bit.
feel like you
over
just
here.
kind of out of
You want
And
me
the.
you
to,
can
like,
hear all of
share
us
this mic
talking,
with
so
you,
you don't
dude?
really need the headphones.
I feel like you're just kind of out of the loop.
Like
Oh,
that?
man.
Is that good?
We could hear him as
Just
it
speak-
is.
Just speak up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we could hear him.
Yeah, because last time he was talking, I heard him when he was talking
Yeah.
about I don't know.
This is a group thing.
Yeah.
You know, Oscar, we don't want to leave anyone out.
I think Oscar's the furthest one away from a fucking prostate exam.
Thank you for having me. By the way, I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man.
You know, I
Thank
told Manny, I was like, it's kind of fucking. I thought about it, I was like, it's kind of rude of me to just be like, yo, let me get a cameo real quick. Like, let me just hop on there real quick. I
He's
was,
seen it in the comments.
you know, and
Yeah, I saw it in the
you know,
comment section.
But I just think that I don't know, just out of
I'm
respect.
not gonna lie to you, I
know?
don't know what a cameo is, but I was like, I think that means he just wants to be on here. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
what that means.
Cameo usually refers. It's like movie talk.
Like
it's
big
when
people.
It's when they like when there's like a
You know
a
fucking.
new
when
guy.
you watch,
Oh, like a new guy. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
You
no,
know
it's
when
like
you only-
not. But it's like a show. Like like the cameo is like a guest star, pretty much. It's just a fancy word for.
Yeah, like when Triple H would show up.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
fucking
Right, exactly.
Home Improvement and
Right.
shit.
Did that happen?
Right.
Or did
I
you
don't
just
know.
Throw that out of your
I
head.
don't know, dude. Totally sounds like it could happen.
Oh man, Triple H at home was like, "Hey, I got some lumber here, bro."
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. I was like, yo, let me get in on
Yeah, he
that,
wanted
you
to
know?
But I
Guest
saw you did it
appearance.
on his rap thing. Do you do music too or what?
No. I mean, like, I like to dabble. Don't look at me like that, Oscar. I do dabble in it, yes, but I'm not like,
He's a streamer.
like these guys are
he's a
like,
gamer.
like
Oh, you're a
fucking,
gamer.
Yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I write music. I want to make beats. I used to downhill skateboard. Going down Lookout Mountain, fucking 55 miles per hour, fucking,
seen
you know,
videos.
I used to do like a lot of, I used to do everything, man. I just, you know, I'm 22 years old and I can say I've lived my life. you
Yeah,
know?
that's
like
good.
as of now, I can say
you got
I've,
a couple of young pups in the
I'm
studio.
kinda-
Yeah.
How old are you? You're 22.
I'm 22. I'm about to be 23 in September
shit.
2nd.
I
So,
knew that.
so in like a month, I'd say a month and a half.
Yeah, see, I'm different. I live in fear. I'm always worrying about what's coming next. You know, not in a bad way, but like just always.
Well, I am too, but you know, it's
You
good to
you
just
can't let
kind
that
of.
slow you
Yeah,
down. That's how
exactly.
I was for the last 3 years. I didn't want to do shit, but I feel like now
But I don't fucking like it, dude.
I
I
feel
don't
like
fucking like clubs. I don't like
I'm
waking.
not saying clubs and nothing. You don't have to do that.
The
that
other
kind of
day,
shit to have fun.
The other
like,
day, one of my clients invited me to go hiking with him at
you know
6 in
what
the
you
morning.
need? You know
I'm
what
like,
you
dude,
need?
what
You
the
know-
fuck?
You know what you need? Honestly, you need a kid. You need.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie.
'Cause-
I kind of do want a kid,
I
but
seen how you are with Val, bro, and you got that good chemistry for a kid. You got the energy, like
yeah, but see, having the woman is the hard part. The one you trust.
Yeah.
Exactly.
why don't you go adopt a kid? Adopt a new.
I thought about it to a certain age, if I don't find someone, I'm gonna adopt 3 black kids and I'm gonna teach them all how to box.
Black British kids?
Just
Just
raise
straight.
some
I'm gonna go find them
stars.
like in fucking Chicago somewhere.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So they were
Okay.
bred. So they were bred for
Okay.
fighting.
I want them to
already.
have some aggression.
They've already-
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They've already been on the streets.
And I'm not trying to be a racist asshole. It's the Black Lives Matter, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to find 3 of these fuckers and make three champs, 3
I
different
mean,
weight
Chicago's
classes.
the place.
Hey, you can't
For
you
sure.
can't like force them to just be your champs though.
And they're gonna have ironic names that don't go with black kids. Like I'm gonna name them like Aaron, Blake, and Steve. Aaron, Blake, and Steve Hernandez. And they're all getting.
You just threw the whole room off.
I knew a black kid named Aaron. That's why I was thinking about it. Like I actually knew in LA two black kids named Aaron.
Maybe we'll go with like a Theo or something like Theo.
Theodore.
Yeah,
Theodore?
Theodore. Yeah. Theodore sounds like a black
Isn't there a
dude.
black famous guy named Theodore?
Theodore
I'm pretty
sounds
sure
like
there
a
is.
fucking black dude who got shot in the subway
I think
somewhere
there's a black guy named
Fuck.
Theodore.
injustifiably by the police.
Shit.
I know the fat guy on Holes. His name's Steve.
Oh yeah,
Dude, did you guys see what happened?
Armpit.
Did you guys see what happened to the goalie from Mighty Ducks?
Oh yeah, he's like a crackhead.
He's
now.
all fucking
he's like
weird
meth,
looking.
He's like meth.
No way.
Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like methed
He-
out,
he
bro.
was-
He's like, he's on the streets. He's robbing people. He's trying to suck dick for crack.
He's robbing people.
He tried to rob
He's
someone.
trying to. I got this VHS of Mighty Ducks. It's
You know
autographed.
who else? You know who
It's
else? Is,
autographed. Bro.
you know who else is wild like that? Like the dude from Orlando Brown.
Yeah, he's going through. I don't know if he still is, but he was going through something. You know, like he had a rough patch in his life, but he got over it. Was Macaulay Culkin. He's hilarious now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. He
I
was
got
even
some
banging Mila
YouTube
Kunis
clips.
for a while.
No way.
Yeah, I swear. He was banging Mila Kunis before she like officially married Ashton Kutcher and all
No
that.
way.
I swear, look it up.
Dude, you know
They
who
were
gets
dating.
pussy like crazy? I didn't know, but apparently he's fucking in the game. Is the guy from Even Stevens? Apparently he gets all these fucking famous girls
Shia
pussy.
LaBeouf?
Apparently Shia LaBeouf
Oh,
is smashing.
Oh, dude,
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf
LaBeouf's
is
on
all
some
the
shit
pussy
right
right
now.
now. Have you seen him
We're gonna
now?
talk about
Shia
someone.
LaBeouf
Talk about
is
yeah.
Digging in the pussy.
Yo,
Have you seen him
Shia
now?
LaBeouf- Yeah, he got. Did you
All
see
the
those paint
memes,
tattoos?
all the
He went
all
from
this shit.
he went from digging holes to filling them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Damn.
said that shit.
Holy shit!
I'm dead.
That was a good one.
No,
Yes,
have you
sir.
seen him though? Have you seen him? Chris?
He's
Nah.
got tattoos.
Yeah, he's
playing
all
like
tatted
a
and
cheap-
ripped and
he's
shit.
playing a
Yeah.
cheap-
He looks-
he's playing like some.
he's got a
Chicano.
he's got a beard and
That
shit.
is not who I grew up with.
Hell no.
No, that's not at all.
I grew up with that
Yeah,
weird kid eating cheese out the bottle.
I grew up with Even Steven.
Yeah.
Isn't he on Even Steven?
Yeah, he was always eating that cheese, the
Yeah.
liquid cheese.
Yeah.
He's the main
Fuck.
guy on Even
Yeah.
Stevens.
Man,
He's
I love
Steven.
the
Isn't
first.
his name
I love
Steven,
the first
yeah.
three
I was about to
Transformers
say,
too. Like the
fucking-
first three Transformers with Shia LaBeouf, those are dope.
Oh.
I was about to say,
lit.
yeah,
I like
that's
them when Mark.
classic
I
shit
still
right
like
there.
the ones when Mark
Yeah,
Wahlberg
the one
took
Mark
over.
Wahlberg ain't bad.
Yeah,
they're not bad.
I still like those too, but
Can't
the
agree
first
with you
three
guys.
with
You
the
gotta,
Shia
hey, but
LaBeouf,
you gotta
they
love
were
some
dope.
Mark
That dude,
Wahlberg. Come on.
that dude Mark Wahlberg's crazy, dude. He gets up like
Hey.
at 4 a.m. and he goes to sleep like at 7. He has like this strict
Oh
ass
yeah, I've seen
schedule.
that.
Yeah.
He like prays
He-
for like from like 4:30 to like 5:30.
I don't know about that, but like he
It's
works out
like-
like twice a day.
I don't know about that.
God damn, that's a long ass.
Yeah, that's a big pray.
He on his knees the whole time.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No, dude, you guys want to do something crazy next time? Have you guys ever tried breathing techniques?
Like,
I try
while
all this
work,
crazy
like,
shit I hear on podcasts.
I want to
and
try him.
The most recent one I listened to was a Joe Rogan podcast because he
Yep.
talks to this guy who wrote a book about breathing. Next
Oh,
time you get like 30 minutes free, try to breathe just like for 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, and it changes everything, bro. It's crazy.
I kind of used to do just different breathing
I've heard about
exercises
that.
when we used to go
I've
in the
heard about
sauna.
that, yeah, on Joe Rogan actually.
Yeah.
That exact podcast. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a recent one. It came out
Yeah.
maybe a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used to meditate too, and I would practice, different breathing techniques. Like,
Well, apparently, like you can shorten your life by many years by not breathing right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently,
That's
I just
fucking
watched
lit.
Joe Rogan podcast today, and apparently, like, people don't realize
breathe
that
right.
breathing through the mouth instead
bad.
of your nose
not
is
bad.
it's not bad.
That's why people
It's
call
not
them
bad.
like mouth breathers,
Right.
and that's an insult. Like,
Yeah,
like, fucking
it's.
mouth
I mean, it's an
breathers,
insult to a retard. Technically, that's technically.
Is it really? That's what it came from?
That's what it came from. The
breather?
term mouth breather came from the retarded people back then.
I thought
but-
that was like a diss to like a fat kid.
No,
You can't even
no.
say retarded.
That's what I
now.
thought.
Yeah,
It was like
exactly,
fat mouth breather,
exactly.
like you
But
fucking
that's where the
fat
word
bitch.
mouth breather originated.
I'm using retarded in one of my raps, and I thought about it. I was like, should I say this or not? I'm like, I don't give a
Before I
shit.
forget,
Why the fuck would I
Hell
not?
no.
this is gonna sound super disrespectful to that kid, but I think outside the box, even since I was a kid, I've always like believed in theories of where we come from and monkeys and shit. We had this special kid named Tommy. He was like, he was pretty retarded, but he had retard strength. And I swear
that's
to
a
God,
real
dude,
thing.
I'm not bullshitting. His composure of how he walked and how he stanced and like where his muscles were distributed. Dude, he was like a fucking gorilla. His little dude, I swear to God, dude,
And he had downs?
He was naturally big as fuck. His arms, his forearms, like Popeye forearms, and he would put his hands like a fucking ape like this. And when he got pissed, bro, he'd flip table. Like, you know how when you see a fucking gorilla get mad in the zoo, they just like slap something and it flips over like no problem.
Yeah.
That dude was that strong, bro. He would like grab a fucking a lunchroom table and just fucking smack that shit up, and it would fucking lift up.
Jesus.
And
Fuck.
and I used to think to myself, okay, maybe the whole monkey theory might be true, because being specially handicapped means that your brain wasn't developed all the way, right? What if one day we were a monkey and then now we are what we are, and he just got stuck somewhere in between?
There's some people that just didn't
Damn.
get all their fucking.
That's actually a really good theory.
That's how I see it.
Well, that's
Because
well, that's
monkeys
why
aren't fully developed.
Yeah, they're like
took-
us, but they aren't how we are mentally. Yeah.
Damn,
What?
that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Well, I talked to you about that one time before. That I hate how like church people got to argue with the scientists, and like I don't see why you got to believe in either God or evolution. Because what if I do believe in God, but what if that was just his plan all along? And he was like, well, I'm gonna make monkeys turn into fucking humans, and this and that. Like I just think what's written in the Bible like is not 100%. Like people follow that blindly, but it was taken over by like it was forced upon people, like, by fucking... So they just could have wrote in whatever the fuck they wanted in there, but...
At the end of the day, I think you should believe whatever you want, what makes you happy, what's going to make you, when you die, I think you should reach a point where you're like, okay, I'm satisfied with dying. Not like, oh, I wish I was around for longer. But when it comes to the whole religion thing, I don't believe in that shit either. I think Jesus was a person who was really around, he really existed, but he was just like ahead of his time.
Right.
And he was so smart and had all these theories
Right.
about this and that.
That's what I'm saying. I believe in some of the stuff, but I just don't believe everything in the Bible, because I know that was just written by motherfuckers that wanted to enslave other
Right.
people. Like, so.
Well, the whole thing about him being the son of God, I think it either is one or two things. I think whoever either wrote this admired him so much that they're like, yeah, this dude's definitely a son of God. Or this dude was so smart and ahead of the time that he knew, like, I could tell these fucking people I'm a son of God. Like there was like fucking pharaohs and kings back in those days who like were so smart back in the day that they like just with the simple theory of them knowing, hey, the sun's coming up tomorrow and it goes down at night. I understand this. People back then didn't understand that. They had this theory in their head like, well, what if the sun doesn't come up tomorrow? What if today's the last day? But this dude, he just understood, what, the sun comes up, sun comes down. He convinced people that he was a son of God, that he knew these things that no one else knew, and that's how fucking people got ahead. He might be the son of God, but I don't think he is. I think he was just a dude who was just ahead of his time.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, something like that, you could just, like you said, it's like if it fucking happens every day, you're alive for at least 20 years, and then 25 years comes by, still fucking happening. You gotta assume, like back then, like you were saying, like, you're 25, 30 years in your life, every fucking day the sun has been coming up. You gotta kind of assume, but...
It sounds crazy, but we have Scientology now. What if, 300 years from now, Scientology becomes like Christianity is now? And it's like the main thing.
Exactly.
I just
That's-
watched this.
Anything could
That is.
switch
It's
around.
already starting to get that way
'Cause
with
it's
some
happened
people.
with
There's a lot of people that just
Catholicism,
are starting to
fucking
unfollow,
Right.
or Christianity and Catholicism. Or
I don't
just
know what
stop going to
Scientology
church
is
and
100%, but it's basically just a belief.
I'll give you the gist of it. This is literally, like, I'm not bullshitting. Like, most of the people believe in Scientology. That it's a long thing that, like, what they believe is, like, there's aliens and shit that first inhabited Earth, and there's like a Lord Xenu who's like the main
the
king
fuck?
of the fucking aliens. He's like the main king of the fucking aliens or whatever. And back in the before dinosaurs, before all this, they spread out, like some of the aliens spread out negativity and like all these evil thoughts into the world, and that's what makes fucking people act weird. You gotta really look it up, but I swear that's like the main thesis behind the religion is that we came from aliens and all this other like weird shit. Which I'm not saying we didn't come from aliens, because what if that is a stretch? I just don't
Check
believe
this
the
out.
whole Scientology thing.
Check this out before I forget.
A lot of
Now-
it's weird.
Now you bring that up. I have a bunch of crazy theories. So one of them related to that is, have you ever seen the movie Interstellar? Have you guys?
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Basically, the theory of
My
that movie
favorite
is if you're
McConaughey.
far enough
Yeah.
from somebody, you're in a different time zone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They're in like planet time zones. Yeah.
You might have heard this on Joe Rogan if you listen to it. He talks about what if we are aliens, but we're aliens from the past, and aliens that we consider aliens are aliens from the future. What if they're just so far ahead in the future that we're technically in the past?
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know how like what would you call it? When you typically see an alien, someone drew up an alien or a movie, like the most stereotypical one is like a little ass dude with a big head, right?
Mhm.
And the way things are moving now is it's all moving towards technology, and eventually they're saying that we're not even gonna have to talk to each other, that we'll have chips in our brain where we could like
and
communicate.
We can just telekinesis or whatever. Yeah.
And so basically, what if in the future physical movement isn't a necessity? What if you're just some little fucking thing on a chair for the rest of your life, and you just
Right.
like fucking control things with your mind and your fingers?
Right.
And it sounds unrealistic right now,
But
but it might be. And right now they're looking back at us like, oh, look at us. When
Well, yeah,
we
people already are gaming with headsets and with other shit where like you're like kind of immersive, and yeah, like people don't want to fucking use their hands. Like
I think the next step from a human is a human with no feelings.
yeah.
If we had no feelings, dude, do you have any idea how productive we would be?
I
What if
know-
aliens
I
look
know
back
some-
at us and like, look at these idiots and their anxiety.
Right.
They're fucking having panic attacks. Dude, look at this idiot having a bad day. Oh, look, this guy couldn't take it. He's hanging himself.
well, there's already drugs and like mind altering shit where like I mean you know like most drugs they say give you fucking like what the fuck is it, endorphins and you know all this shit that
To the
makes you
brain.
feel good.
Yeah.
But there's drugs that suppress different emotions. Yeah, like what if eventually they either make a chip or some kind of IV bag or something that dumps shit into you, so they make like people without emotions or some fucking Logan's Run type shit.
That shit's scary, man.
Go
Yeah.
get that coronavirus vaccine and find out, everyone.
Oh, I'm gonna call my trainer, see if he's down to come over here. Give us a little more time. Fuck, man, it sucks that you showed up late.
I'm so sorry.
We could have had more time to talk.
I'm so sorry. I'm telling
Hey,
you.
Chris.
You can always
Traffic
do this
sucks.
again.
Hey, if I give you 40, dude, are you
Chris,
down to
talking
come
to
here to the
Chris?
shop?
¿Qué pasó, Chris?
You all there just chilling or what?
I'm in the podcast right now, but I'm almost done. And to save myself a little bit of time, can you come over here?
I can do that.
All right, cool. I'll see you here. Just bring your mitts. I got my gloves and everything.
Alright.
All right, cool.
Alright, bye.
Right there. Yeah.
We need to get back on our workout routine. See, there's another thing I didn't talk about, but I've been in Tennessee for the whole fucking week. I've been gone.
The fuck
But
were you doing in Tennessee?
My lady's aunt passed
Making the
away.
neighbors nervous?
My lady's aunt passed away. Surprisingly, there was
Damn,
a
that
lot of
sucks.
black Mexican people, so I thought I was gonna be outnumbered by the whiteys, but they were everywhere. I went to the Kroger, which is like King Soopers here, like, but it's called Kroger, and there was a lot of black people around, and if anything, it kind of seemed like the white people in that town were nervous. They're like we better watch ourselves, like.
Instead of you being nervous.
Yeah, I was good out there. There was minorities everywhere I went, so I was like, ain't no fucking white folks about to snatch me up and make an example out of me. Not up in here. But yeah, I've been gone. We need to get back on our workout routines, cause I mean, I've been working out, but I need to fucking.
You know what I realized is I'm-
work out with you because I train.
I realized
train
I'm-
harder when I got a
I'm-
partner.
I'm fucking top heavy. That's why I need to change that. That's why I have a lot of back
So you need to
problems.
fucking do more legs or like.
Oh, dude, my legs look like a fucking I was sick for a year.
Chicken legs. Yeah, bro, you gotta fucking you know what helped me a lot even before I started working out is skating. That's when I get
Yeah.
to fucking even just try to pick it up
Yep.
as a hobby.
I
It'll get
promise
your legs
you.
stronger. Like
You know what you
fucking-
gotta work out, and most guys don't do is you gotta work at your glutes. I've
Your
done
butt.
research that your
Yep.
glutes have
what I've
balanced
been
so
doing.
much of your body It's just like it's literally we think that the center of our bodies are hip. The center of our bodies like all that.
Yep.
That's what's balancing everything. I'm not saying you gotta go and do squats every day and get a fat ass, but you.
I do the squats once a week, but not too much. I'll do like some sets while.
No, squats is fine.
Yeah.
That's a normal exercise. But I mean like hip exercise. Like you ever seen that machine that a lot of girls do where you sit down and you open your fucking legs?
Yep.
And the one where
My
you
lady
close
does
it,
that,
like
yeah.
your hip adductors. Those things control a lot of your body.
That
Yep.
shit gets most of your core
And girls love a good butt. So
Yeah, they
you
do.
know, get a good butt.
Hey
be
man, I ain't trying to
healthy.
brag, but I got
You got a fatty?
cakes.
You got cakes.
Buns and steel.
You wear thongs for your girl on sexy nights.
It's like a fucking
There was a
speedo.
long pause there.
It's a speedo.
Yeah,
It's because I was looking at this unboxed 10-inch Chucky that I just got an alert for.
Damn.
It's pretty cool. You would like that. It's
That
a
boy ain't
10-inch
out for
pop.
2 months.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I have
child's play.
I have a real Chucky though.
Oh yeah, like the actual doll.
I've had him in the Bride since I was a kid.
Oh, those are sick. I have like the little movie horror ones, the NECA, but I want to get. They made a pack of him and the Bride from the
When I was go
the
ahead.
Bride. It's just a little double pack of the figures, but they're cool. They come with all their accessories and shit.
When I was like 15, I shot one of his eyes out, so he looks even scarier.
Oh yeah. And the one from the Bride is the best looking one because he's got the fucking stitching.
I
and
just
all
gotta
his
get shit
cuts and all
faced.
that shit.
I fucked up though, dude. I should have
Son.
bought the plush. Is it plush or push?
Plush.
Flush.
I should have bought the plush doll.
Yeah.
I got the one that's like plastic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I got that shit
The
when the
fucking
Westminster
plush
Mall
one.
was still around here.
God damn.
Hey, they're coming back stronger than ever. They're gonna be remodeled with like half outside. I know it's not gonna be the same.
Dude, it's probably got to be pretty cool to live
It's
in
gonna-
those.
No, hey, I'm not saying it's not gonna be, but they've just been saying it for a while. And
Well, I
that
think
fucking
I
place
think it
down
is
there
happening because they're
is
building
good.
apartments there too.
Yeah.
No,
Oh yeah.
but like that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's,
Those apartments are pretty dope.
I fucking hope, but they just been on that shit forever. I've been hearing that shit was gonna get remodeled like the year after it closed.
Do you guys remember like right before it closed, they had like models from like the 1800s and shit there, like shit from like props from the House on the Prairie. You guys don't remember they had like old carousels and shit there
I
for
don't
a while.
remember that. I don't think
Right
I've
before
seen
they
that.
closed, they had a bunch of weird shit there. Like they tried revamping the place with a different look. It didn't work.
Really?
And like I like would go like.
Yeah,
like
me and
when it was
Jack-
closed.
me and
Did
Jack
you
went
go
to-
when the
I
balloons
don't
in the
even
center
remember.
used to still
Yeah,
fucking?
they used to
yeah.
go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Me and
dude.
Jack went a
That
few
shit was-
times, even right up until they closed. Because I remember we went one of the last times, and there was literally only four stores, and like there was a Hot Topic, a Finish Line, something, and then like maybe like the Wetzel's Pretzel or something. There was like literally only like 4 or 5
Everything was
stores.
blacked
Cinnabon,
out.
dude. Oh, dude, I've had
Oh, Cinnabons are
Cinnabons are so good, but you
They're-
feel like
oh.
shit after.
Oh yeah.
Get a hit.
Seriously.
You eat-
Heartburn for days.
You know they make just centers now
really.
like just
the
little
fat
swirls.
fucks that just want the center, the
I'm
mushy.
one of those fat fucks. Where do you get it?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, and honestly, it's not fat because
Yeah,
you're
I was
saving
about to
carbs.
say,
If
honestly,
you're only
like,
eating that,
if,
like
if you
you're
get the whole one, you
No,
eat the
it's
fucking
like
whole
it's like a
outside to
mushy
get to the
Cinnabon.
inside.
It's like it's like a big mass of centers.
Oh, that sounds so
is it
fucking
as
good.
big
It's
as
probably
the normal
delicious.
one?
Oh, but
boxes of
it's
it.
just mostly like the center, like it's
the
just.
Yeah.
part you really want. you
It's
know?
all the same ideally because that just means it was
Right.
But
undercooked.
the center has the one with the most swirl and all the.
It's just the
cinnamon
most
shit.
undercooked. That's why it's softer.
Oh,
So then they're just essentially just giving you more uncooked.
I think that would give you
raw
the
dough,
shits.
So is it as
Oh,
big
totally,
as
yeah.
like just the normal one? Like is that one you're talking about as big?
I'm
as,
stopping
It's
by
like-
Cinnabon on the way home.
Does those even exist anymore?
well,
Yeah,
There's
they
some at
do.
the malls.
Yeah.
and
I only
shit.
see them
The
like
gas
at,
stations.
I only
They
see them
have
like
them
at
at
Mavericks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They
yeah.
have 'em at
Hey,
Mavericks.
Mavericks is
they're not
that
the
shit.
same.
Hey,
They're not
hey.
the same from the
Hey.
Maverick though.
Nah, they fucking suck at
They don't
Maverick,
taste
dude.
the same. They don't
Yes,
taste the
dude.
same.
So,
Nah.
Wait,
Bro,
wait.
if you
Did you get them when they
fresh
were
the
open,
fuck-
or did you get them after they
I
just
only
have
tried
them in
them.
the
I only
box?
tried it
out
once.
the-
Fresh out the
out
oven in the
oven,
morning.
and you
Yeah,
get them,
fresh,
and
they're good,
they're-
but the
That's
ones
when you
you
got-
just like Cinnabon.
Hey,
But
me and
no,
Oscar
I
know how to
never-
do things. Come on now.
Mavericks is the fucking titties. Like
You got to know how to
Mavericks-
work Mavericks, and then you'll
we
have a
stayed
better
on fucking
experience.
Mavericks.
Oh, that's such an
Drinks,
unhealthy breakfast. It's a Cinnabon and a Monster.
burritos.
Oh no, dude! The the
These
Cinnabon,
motherfuckers, Oscar
the
drinks like the
burritos.
Red Bulls, the fucking coconut one. At one point, you did. Like,
I drink G Fuel now.
Yeah, that's
No
good.
sugar,
Whoa.
no carbs, no.
What the fuck is deep fuel?
G
G
fuel.
fuel.
I think I told you about it one time. It's kind of like
I don't know if
like
it's
It's
sponsored
gamer
or not.
fuel.
I don't know.
it's like a powder. It's like
You
fucking.
get
It's
all
like
the
pre-workout.
Amazon
It's
It's
not-
like pre-workout
Oh.
powder.
It's like
Nah,
pre-workout, but it's not.
but it's not like
pre-workout,
that.
bro.
It's just an
It
energizer.
So-
it's supposed to
hold on,
get you
hold
like
on.
focused. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it, but it was made for gamers. Like
That's
they
what I was about to
motherfuckers
say,
take it,
is
they
G
take
Fuel
a
was
scoop and
made
then
for gamers, pretty
fucking
much.
snipe motherfuckers.
So in reference to like cocaine and water, it's similar.
It's fucking right in between.
Yep.
those
Right.
Right there.
It's
Yeah.
like there's a
on the
real
drive
faint
back-
line.
You're putting cocaine in.
on
Yeah.
the drive back from Tennessee, I
That's
had some of my fat burner, and then I was falling asleep, so I took some of the G Fuel, and then I took 2 scoops of the G Fuel.
I'm dead.
I fucking drove 15
He
of
has
those.
this- He has this spicy ass G.
Yeah, it's like a
This shit
it's a
burns you
it's
up.
this a
It's like
spicy
Diablo.
demonade. It was
What
made
the
for the
fuck?
Demonade,
Doom
that
for the
shit
latest
fucking
Doom game.
Spicy.
That
And
shit
it's
has
spicy?
You can't even
that
drink,
shit
you
has
can enjoy
300
it.
milligrams of
I don't
caffeine
like
in
it,
each
at
scoop.
least.
So I took 2
Jesus, man.
scoops,
Bro, it's
and
not-
I
dude.
drove for 15 out of those
If
18
you ever
hours, and
wanna-
I was on the road, and I was like, I did not fucking get drowsy ever again until we got back here. Oscar
Ever
saw the
again?
time.
Well, shout out to G Fuel. Jesus.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
one.
that
I don't know if you ever got to
fucking
try it with me back in the day when we used to work out still here in Thornton. There's one called Legends Pro by Jay Cutler. That shit will literally make you sick when you put down your weights. If you're not lifting and you're just sitting there, you feel like you're gonna
You
fucking
have
die.
to keep working out.
You have to
constantly.
keep fucking going.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler.
I given it to people and they all felt like, oh, dude doesn't have a heart attack. Like they felt like they like shit. You start sweating.
Well,
First
you
time
give him
I-
a full scoop.
I give them half a scoop. I only took half a
Right,
scoop ever.
right.
A full scoop, you might go to the hospital if you're not
Yeah.
ready for that kind
Yeah,
of
some
shit.
of those pre-workouts they'll get you like that.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with those.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got over the whole cocaine phase as a high schooler.
Yeah.
I never got into that shit.
Good.
I was into it for
Adderall,
a while.
though.
One of my
Adderall's
cousins.
a
Hey,
Adderall's a different ball
describe
game.
cocaine though.
Adderall is like the fucking. I feel like it's the drug from that movie,
Adderall.
dude.
Limitless.
Dude, I feel like I'm so smart when I'm on it.
Limitless.
And I've experimented with it. Don't do it for days on end. It's not the same effect.
Right. Exactly.
It's not something that you can like. Oh, I'm gonna drink it every day, and I'm
Not-
just
you
gonna be
can't binge
smarter
on it.
forever.
Right,
Because you
no.
fucking plateau, and then you just feel like shit when you
Right.
stop.
I feel like a piece of shit. Exactly.
No, it dries you out, dude.
Oh,
You
it's
feel it-
disgusting.
It's horrible.
I've never done Adderall.
I don't think I have either.
Oh, you guys never tried it? I think you might like it. Maybe like I think for a starter, like 5
Give me some
milligrams.
so I could finish
Is
writing
it,
my song.
Isn't Adderall for like ADD?
Dude, you'll write
and
fucking 10
ADHD?
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
what I
Yeah,
need.
that's what they are. Honestly,
And you
That's
know
what
the
it's
thing is
described
that
for,
honestly, I think that shit would be perfect for me.
you know what's crazy is I Google all ADHD symptoms and I have a lot of them.
Right.
And like the main difference that I notice is like I don't know if this might describe you in a way, but like like sometimes I have all these thoughts in my head that are like I know I need to do it and it'll be productive, but I can't engage myself to do it. And when I take that, I just get shit done off the list like boom, 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 dude.
Well, like so, I'm like you because I've like never been fucking like actually claimed as ADHD or ADD, but I've always thought I've had it because same with you. I've looked it up and stuff. I have a lot of the same symptoms. I've just never actually, got told by a doctor, yeah, you have ADHD or something.
I went to one and he kind of told me that I do, but I couldn't get Adderall from him because at the time I was smoking weed. And he's like, you gotta have a clean UA for me to give you Adderall, prescribe you it. Now you gotta give me a clean UA first. And then I was like, dude, I can get on the street. I don't need to go back to the school.
Yeah.
As long as he tells me that I'm on the right path, at least I know that I do somewhat show symptoms. Fuck it.
Right.
You know? I don't want to be just a fuck up drinking Adderall for no reason. But I mean, to anything, dude, I know functioning crackheads.
Oh yeah.
I need people who pay their bills and take care of their family, and they do a little bit of crack on the side.
Yep.
So do I.
It's I guess it's just limit, you know,
Like cocaine is America's cup of coffee.
have your limits, to everything. That I don't like, bro. I don't really feel like it just scares me putting shit up your nose. Feels like you're fucking something up.
You are.
And you
your
really
nose.
are, yeah.
You're putting a fucking
Your
hole in your
fucking
nose.
brain, it's-
Yeah.
when you
Why
snort something,
why
it's
haven't
going
people
straight-
developed an
I
oral
love coke,
ingestment?
but it ain't
You
fucking
can.
good for you.
You can do it.
Why don't people do that?
Well, people.
Because that burn, dude.
That's horrible, dude.
Nah, man. When you get
People
it good.
do all kinds of shit with coke. I just like that.
Dude,
Some of them
fuck.
stick it up their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like parachutes. Fucking. They fucking
boofing.
stick a whole
I mean,
fucking
I've
boof.
seen the
Yeah, they
wolf.
boofing that
pack.
shit.
That's that boof pack.
that boot pack.
I mean, I've
Like,
seen the
people
Wolf of Wall
fucking-
Street, but
Yeah.
Like, people swallow fucking like.
like a parachute, yeah, like you can do that with pills and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. If I had to do it, I would do it that way. I've tried to do it and putting shit up my nose. It's just scary. It's just like it gives me anxiety.
You could smoke the coke. Would you rather do that?
That sounds horrible.
That's actually that's
like
crack.
That's like crack. Yeah,
That
that's
is-
like
I was
smoking
about to say
crack.
that's crack.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
not. I'm not saying it's not, but
yeah.
he's saying he doesn't want to
No,
snort it.
no.
He would rather.
I'd
you know,
rather just
orally do it.
I'd rather
but-
just not do it.
I'd
But
rather
Yeah,
die
no,
if
I
had
agree.
to
Don't do it
fucking
at all.
smoke it.
Don't do drugs at all.
This
I agree.
episode sponsored by cocaine.
Shit.
this episode is brought to you by George Young. One thing I am curious to try though is hallucinogenics. Like
You've never tried.
Yeah,
mushrooms.
You never tried not
I've
we gotta
tried them,
do
but
some shrooms. We
I've
gotta
tried them, but I
fucking-
can never have. I've never had an experience that could because I
What?
fucked up before and I cross with other things. Like I've been
Never had
drunk
good
or high at the
shit,
same
bro.
time with it.
No, you've never had good shit, or you've never taken enough.
Whenever
You,
I
you
do,
gotta just eat about 1.5 grams of some good shrooms.
but when I do it, I'm gonna do it with nothing else in my system. Except
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
and
that's
some
how you gotta
weed.
do it. I
some
don't
weed.
even like to smoke until like I start tripping, and then I'm like
right.
kind of like, all right, I want to take some dabs, and then
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Shit
When I took it like 3 or 4 years ago, I had maybe this is the experience. Maybe I'm over expecting it. The experience I had was like when you're high, you're relaxed.
Right.
But have you guys had Adderall?
Yes.
Same kind of like oh everything's just so nice kind of
Right,
feeling like
right.
that. Like everything is just gives you a happy feeling kind of like
Yeah.
that. Like
Is
even
shrooms close to Adderall though?
like looking
No.
at
Like I
looking
said,
at
I've
your
never
fucking
had
carpet
Adderall.
makes you happy.
So, yeah, I've done shrooms where I've been fucking just like sitting there like melting in my fucking chair looking at the wall and it's like
Us three
spinning
right here.
and shit, dude, and then like
Even
us
with your eyes
three,
open?
Oh yeah, dude, and then us
Bro.
three, we watched some weird ass shit on YouTube, man, and
I've
that
never had that.
We took
so-
shrooms and watched some shit, and then went to the Flatbush Zombies concert at Red Rocks.
'Cause we know how to live.
I was still tripping while we were driving there, bro. I think I ate more shrooms than
oh my god,
I think
the
I ate like
drive
2.5
there.
or 3 grams or something like that.
So
but
check
I
this
was
out.
driving.
I don't know if this might have been the shrooms. Later on that same night, because I was like, this was a waste. It didn't work. It didn't nothing happened.
Right.
I took some edibles and I started taking dabs later that night.
Yeah.
Maybe like an hour after I gave up on the effect. And I just thought maybe I took too much of a dab because it happened when I took a dab. But you guys know you two know my homie Sebastian, right?
yeah.
I was in his house, bro, and I swear to God, everything looked like I was in Celebrity Deathmatch, like the clay. Everything looked like clay,
Oh
bro.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happens.
I mean, it'll happen like that.
And he
yeah.
was sweating, but in my eyes, I could see him like melting, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, dude, dude. Sometimes
So
when
you
I'm
were
tripping,
tripping,
yeah.
bro.
When I look at people when I'm tripping, I'm like, fuck, motherfucker, I can't fucking look at you right now. You look so fucking weird.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yeah,
Maybe that kind of hallucinogenics without the short air of being on a dab, because you can't breathe after you dab. If you
well,
take a-
I like smoking weed. I mean, like you
I
said,
don't-
I think dabs is too
doesn't
much.
doesn't
It's-
really do it for me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, maybe when you're tripping though, maybe when you're tripping, it might be a different
I mean,
effect.
if you were tripping and you
Where the
smoked
fuck
a
is my
joint, you
pen?
probably really.
You guys have my pen?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
In the lap.
Fucking, but like, are you just talking shrooms? Or
Yeah,
you're
just
talking
shrooms, dude.
about-
You would never
So
do
you
acid.
Yeah, later on, but I want to start with shrooms.
Yeah.
That's a good
And-
start. That's a good start.
We,
I
we
wanna-
should all fucking do some shrooms.
I want to
together.
watch them. I want to.
Podcast.
It's exactly what I wanted to do and watch either some
Fuck.
UFC fights with you guys or a movie like it.
Bro, we'll show you. We'll show you some. We'll show you some
That'd
cool
be
shit to watch.
lit.
We'll show you some cool shit to watch that we've seen before, and that like we know like kind of fucking enhances your trip or just makes you like think about
Just
shit.
kinda,
but
yeah.
Just talking about that shit would be cool too. Like, there's a bunch of music videos. There's a bunch of cool ass fucking shit you could watch tripping.
That'd be a funny ass fucking podcast.
That would be.
Yeah, that would be one you'd have to like record.
Like
That one would be
this
cool.
is this is the psilocybin.
That one would be
episode.
cool to do live.
Yeah,
If
that
you're down
would
to
be-
do it, dude, I'm
Let's
down to do it.
fucking
I'm
do
down.
it. Let's
I'm down.
fucking do it.
I'll get a fourth mic and we'll get Oscar.
Let's fucking do it.
We'll we'll what do you think? Like 3 hours? We'll book like 3 hours of our time.
No way.
Like,
No?
Like-
6.
yeah.
Nah,
wow.
no fucking way.
Bro, you're gonna be
Wow.
tripping
Wait,
for at
so
least
good.
4
I
or
won't
5.
be able to drive home for 6
With
hours.
some good shit, Chris. No, you won't.
I mean,
With,
like,
with good.
Will I have to bring my contact case? Am I gonna fall asleep?
No.
Nah, you'll be definitely awake.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think you'll be awake, and I mean, like after for sure 5 to 6 hours after that, you will be cool for sure. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
but at
within
least
those-
for
But
four,
maybe
so
like,
especially for your
in
first
3
time.
hours we can all go home and enjoy the rest of it at our house.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can't fucking drive. We'll see how
Dude,
we
we
all
drove
feel.
to the Flatbush Zombie
yeah,
Con.
that's
Come on.
what I was gonna say. I drove all the way to Red Rocks.
I don't know.
I drove all the way to Red
It
Rocks.
takes a
and I
lot
was
for me to
tripping.
not be able to
too.
drive. Like I've been fucking hammered.
I think after I think if we take them and we chill for about 3 hours or so, like you said, fucking eat something at least. Like
yeah, we'll get like some capital.
I'll have my
pizza
wife
delivered.
come pick
yeah,
me
we
up.
could get some pizza.
Yeah,
Fucking
or a Uber.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I was
my
gonna say
right down
if
the
worst
street,
things,
so.
worst things worst, we could fucking take an Uber. We'll
Or
be straight, bro.
or we can move. Well, I don't know. We might be really
I know I
loud.
could drive,
You
like,
think
if I only
we
eat a
could
gram
we
and a
could go
half.
do it at my apartment?
Oh fuck yeah! We'll just take an Uber. Why not?
I was saying if we can do it at my apartment, you guys fucking you guys too fucked up to leave. You guys can at least stay there. But I mean, you said 6 hours is fine. You'll be able to go home.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll be good in the end.
That sounds so fun.
That sounds
Sounds
fucking
like-
really fun.
It sounds like something that would be well.
That one might be something we might have to do live.
Yeah.
I think
For
we
real.
might.
Yeah, like with
yeah.
video and shit.
Yeah, that would be lit.
I don't know if we have to blur out the shrooms in the part where we're actually.
We'd
eating.
have to do.
I was
it.
gonna
I
say we
think we'd
probably
have
have
to
to
do
eat
before.
them. We'll probably have to eat them before we
Before.
start recording and be like.
Would we all take
Also,
the same?
also because they take also I think we should all take at least a gram and a half, just so it's not too much. Right?
Yeah.
1
Like
gram.
just a gram.
Like a
That's
gram,
fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I could take-
I've just had a bad fucking experience. You don't.
When
know.
I took them a year ago, that's what I took. Supposedly was a gram. I got them from Gabe.
That's honestly cool for me, but
Yeah.
there has been some people that I've talked to.
If
where
I take a
gram-
gram,
I've
if
done
I
like
take a
5
gram,
grams
if I
to
take a gram,
myself.
it's too little for me. Like I
It
won't
could
feel
be
anything.
that. It could. I don't know, dude. It could be that I build a high tolerance for shit.
Yeah, but then again, you don't want to.
I think it depends
how
on
do you
every.
take
I
it?
think it depends on everybody's weight and all this stuff too. You're you're a little taller than everyone, so like I don't know, man. Like
See, because I have a guy who can get us.
I've always been like heavier.
I have a guy
feel
who
like I always needed
can
more
do
shit.
DMT with us, but I don't want to do it till after I've done
Well,
shrooms.
Yeah,
tell
I don't
them
want.
about DMT.
Oh,
think
you
it-
want to do some DMT?
So-
They say DMT is
well-
only 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but
but
Well, no,
like
so-
you're literally leaving your body, bro. Like,
Yeah, but
you're...
DMT fucking finds you like that shit.
Oh yeah.
that
oh, the
shit-
rules.
That shit won't. So like pretty much.
Well,
like,
hold on, because look, listen, look.
Go ahead, because I told
Hold
you.
on,
to
listen.
say. Go ahead.
You see what just happened here, right? This guy just said,
oh, it just
I
found
know.
me. It
I
just
just-
found me.
I know a guy that
That's
wants to
him.
do
That's-
DMT with us. What do you
Oh,
think
fuck.
about it? And you're like, DMT has to find you. Well, I think it just kind of kicked us in the ball sack. Don't
Yeah,
you
I think it just found us and sat down with us.
So we got shrooms on the list and DMT.
I mean, I've always wanted to
I
try
don't know
it,
if I
and I've
signed
already
up for
tried
this.
acid and shrooms. I'm definitely gonna try DMT.
You guys
and
think
if if it's gonna be your first time, I'll try it with you. It'll be my
I know
first time.
I know a guy who charges $180 per
everything.
person.
I would
and
have to
you
do
go
s-
to his place, and he gives you the DMT and the pipe and everything, and he even does the ritual. He plays music for you. He said he can do a fucking like an Indian style tent where he lights rocks. And
Jesus Christ.
I want a tent.
Yeah, he said he can
I
do
want
a
to
tent.
smoke out in that bitch and
Fuck
feel
yeah.
native.
I just want the music.
That or you can sit
like
out.
a deerskin.
I just
like,
want to sit
tarp.
on a fucking couch.
The one that
Listen to
sounds better to
music.
me is he says you sit outside and he has the music playing for you and he taps you on your head with like a giant leaf.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, dude, it
I've seen
sounds
that.
fucking.
That's like, where the fuck does this guy live?
What if you like think it feels too good?
Does he
and
live
he's,
in
like,
the
tapping
mountains?
the music,
Good.
and it's like,
I've
Yeah,
just
that
creamed-
sounds like some
creaming
mountain
your
shit.
I think he says he
fucking
lives in
pants.
Evergreen.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like
I
some
cut his hair
evergreen
like
shit.
maybe I've been cutting his hair for years, but he only comes around like once every.
Next
3
time you
months.
see him, ask him where
He's
he
like
lives.
a vanishing Indian. He only
comes with-
around.
dude,
Comes around.
No, dude, you can tell. You can tell
Oh.
that.
Hey,
You can see, like, I've known this dude since we were in high school. Like I've known him, but never knew him. So I've seen him around since high school.
new.
And he was kind of a goofy kid. Like you could tell, like, maybe, like, you just kind of tell he was kind of dumb, but he looks like a lot smarter now. Like, the way he handles himself and everything. Like, and he talks about it so professionally. It
He's gonna
sounds.
be like, nigga, you said I was dumb. Like,
My
heard your
mom said
podcast.
you're too dumb to hang out with.
I heard your latest podcast, Chris. So you really think I'm dumb? It's like,
No, I don't know. You know, high schoolers, they just don't know. I don't know who the fuck I was when I
I
was a
wouldn't
high
be. I
schooler.
wouldn't be like. I mean, I know I'm an asshole, but I wouldn't be like scared to tell someone. You know, I thought you weren't always maybe the brightest kid in high school, but now you seem like you got a good head on your
I
shoulders.
kind of like you now.
Right?
I could tell so many fucking
Yeah,
people
exactly.
that, and
Like,
I
I
tell
used
them
to-
that to
yeah,
into their
exactly.
fucking face.
Exactly,
I,
yeah,
I
like-
tell myself that in the fucking mirror.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
was a stupid young man.
He was a stupid motherfucker.
Stupid old dumb
But now-
little guy.
And now
Yeah.
you're slightly older and
Well,
slightly less stupid.
I've been telling you guys for 3 weeks, and you guys have been slacking on me. I have a guy who's gonna line up some shrooms here shortly. His batch is almost ready. But if you guys have
I
somebody,
told you I can get them from whenever.
well,
but
order them. Put them on pre-order now.
Amazon Prime that shit.
Yeah, next day delivery that shit.
I just need to hit up Gabe and we'll make a trip to his brother's house.
Dude,
That's
look,
all.
we're all here right now. We're all here
And
right
he's the shroom. He's the shroom shaman. I swear, he brings out pounds
boy
and pounds,
got
and he has like different
fucking
kinds. And he has like these ones
all
are
kinds.
these ones are from the fucking southern hemisphere, but these are from the northern hemisphere.
And then these ones right here, these are fucking albino
And then he's like-
mushrooms.
and
he said.
he
I was
did,
like,
yeah, that
what?
one- and then he's
And
like-
then he said, "Look, see this? This is a fucking wooden mushroom."
What
And
the
I was
fuck?
like, "What?" And then he said, "Dead ass." He's like, "You can fucking eat this shit and you'll trip fucking balls." And it's grown from a fucking tree. It's a fucking wooden.
and he
mushroom,
was
bro.
like,
He
and the
fucking showed it.
snozberries taste like
The
snozberries.
I'm telling you,
snozberries. They
this-
like snozberries.
this-
Look,
the
it's
shrooms
Monday,
are.
July 13th.
13.
How about we plan for July 27th? That's a Monday. 2 Mondays from now.
Okay.
I can give you the money up front now, whatever you need to do.
Wait, we have to do it on Monday, so I'd have to take Tuesday out because I'm not.
Oh, no,
gonna
well, then
work
we
the
can do
next
it
fucking
Sunday.
day.
Let's do it on a Sunday night
How about we do
or
it?
Sunday
take
after
Monday
Sunday
off.
afternoon.
Okay, how about Sunday, the day before that?
I already have Mondays, so that's why I'm down with it. but
Sunday the 26th in the afternoon.
Okay.
If you guys can try to take the Monday off or something, I mean,
We'll
I'll
start.
Have to, what day?
I can take that fucking.
I'll take the day out. Tell my mom. So.
I don't care. You can do that, or if you guys have the whole day off, we can start like Monday morning. And we can have like breakfast and eat them.
I think we should do it Sunday afternoon, just either way, just so we don't have to worry about shit, and then we just know that we'll have the next fucking.
Should we bring something to do?
Nah, as long as we have shit to watch, I think it'll be good.
All I'm saying is I know fucking Jackie boy is all with the shrooms.
Yeah,
I know
Jack
he's gonna be
Jack will
with
probably be
this.
down to do it with us.
I
Hell
know
yeah!
he's gonna be
I was
down
gonna
with
ask him
this.
anyways.
Jack's been trying to do
Jack loves
shrooms.
shrooms.
That's fine, because with the video, it's different. Well, you can at least tell who's talking.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll fucking do it.
it.
How much of a down payment do you need for this thing?
We can figure it out, bro. If anything, we
It's
can.
just like weed, bro.
Yeah.
We'll have to discuss.
Yeah,
Gram
it's
is
about
$10.
25. It's about $25 for an eighth.
All right.
Yeah.
It has its prices, but pretty much you wanna base it just like weed.
I'm gonna start with
If
a
you buy
gram.
Bro,
How long does it take to kick in?
honestly,
About
that's
30
what
to
I
40
start with,
minutes.
but
So
like
if I take a
said,
gram
it's
and in
different for
45
everyone,
minutes to
dog.
an hour, I haven't found nothing, maybe take like another half gram?
You can do
Probably
that,
buy
but
2 grams for yourself just to be.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's
You
like
know.
if
So we're gonna get 2 for
I think-
we'll get-
I think with
45
one and a
minutes,
half-
If it didn't,
I know my limit, so I know a gram will be good.
I
for
think
me.
with
Yeah,
one and a
that's what I'm
half, you'll be
saying.
perfect.
Well, we'll get
but
2 grams for each of us just to be safe.
to be safe.
We just need to
I
get.
just-
We just no.
I just said 1 grams.
I'm
I
fine
know.
with-
I
I'm
mean,
fine
I've
with
taken
1
like 6
gram.
grams. to
Oh
my
well, then
face,
if you're good with
so-
1 gram,
Yeah,
I'll be
but
good
like
with
that's
1
We
what
gram.
I'm
just
saying.
need to buy a quarter if anything, because that's 7 grams. But I'm gonna take 1.5. If you guys each take 1, that's 3.
4.5.
4.5, and we'll have a little extra if anything.
Jack's gonna want to
Yeah.
take.
Oh, yeah, and then Jack
Shaboom.
Jack's gonna take 1 gram or 1.5 also. Yeah, so a quarter will be perfect, and that's gonna be about $50.
Yeah, but
50,
what
60
if
bucks.
what if we all do that and I don't happen to feel it? That's gonna be really
So
disappointing.
that's what I'm saying,
Then-
bro. It's
Then
it-
take
it's a fucking
1.5.
gamble with
Take
those.
1.5 just to be safe. I promise
You can't do it like the
edible.
edibles. Like I'm good with edibles.
Nah,
with that. Like
nah,
if
be-
like if in an hour it's still like not too much of a high, I'm like, oh, okay, I could eat another
These
gram.
ones aren't
Nah,
really like
because
that,
they don't
man.
really hit you. If anything, you have to
And
take.
then
You have to
if
eat
so-
more. If anything, you
And
have to
then
eat
if
more
so,
than you initially
You
ate.
eat more, it's gonna
Yeah.
fucking hit you like super hard. If you do it like it's edible, it's like fucking.
Start off with
I ate
1.
this much,
Start off with
it ain't hit me,
1.3
fucking-
grams.
I'm
or
gonna start off with
1.
1.25.
Yeah, 1.25 or something like that.
How many
Right in
times
between.
have you tripped in your life?
He never has.
Twice.
Or he did, but you
Well,
said you
the only
didn't
time I
feel it.
think I ever tripped was when I just told you,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
once.
Oh, well, that's why. I always. Okay, so my theory on mushrooms is that when you first take the drug, your hype on the drug is so big that you don't receive that. So your body, your brain doesn't really click with the drug, so you don't get high or you don't feel high or see.
Well, that's
any-
kinda
That's
what I
not
was
true.
saying.
If you eat but like
Right.
I've eaten
Well,
like
no,
3
but
grams
because
before, and I
you've-
literally felt like the room
because
was
you've eaten that
melting in
1
before me.
gram or whatever you took already. This is my theory. I'm not, don't quote me on this, but my theory is because you've already taken that and your body's already experienced it.
Hold up.
So your hype isn't like, oh, I need it. You'll actually feel the drug. You'll actually get high, and I think you'll actually have a great time off of 1.5 grams.
I say
Well,
eat like
do
the
that.
1.2, 1.25. We can
Yeah,
cut it off
totally.
soon.
Hey, you here?
That's probably your trainer right there.
Hey, you here, Chris?
We can cut this off soon. Make plans for the live room podcast. And yeah, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna see it soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be an interesting time. I haven't tripped with you
Open
together
the
since.
box real quick.
Oh yeah,
I wanna see him.
We did earlier.
Yo, is there somewhere I can like wash my hand real quick and
There's a
fill this up?
bathroom, but I don't know if my brother's in there.
I just want to fill this up real quick. Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Like check him out. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I want to see him because I want to. Oh,
Yeah, he's a lit boy.
he's litty titties. Yeah, low key, I sold Oscar
I
my
saw that.
my squink. $30.
I can't believe you even
I just
fucking
bought-
pulled that off the
I
bat.
just
Like,
bought
that's
Seam
amazing.
today.
I had, I got connects and
He said what?
Just bought
super
that
plastic.
Seam today.
The what?
All right, so I heard
Oh,
you
the-
do
the-
Twitch, right? Video gaming? Anything you want to plug before we take off?
You're about to plug me.
I was gonna say I can send you his Twitch link.
Yeah.
too.
Whoa,
You
dude,
could-
what?
You could you could put his link in the bio too for the video description.
Hey, I mean, like
A lot of times, me and my brother playing with him on there. We're fucking.
yeah, I mean, check me out. My Twitch ID, my Twitch name is Busy Games, all lowercase. I play with all the boys. I personally think it's fun. We have a real fucking fun time. So
When you get
come down,
play
fucking see for
Battlefront
yourself.
tonight.
We'll have a great time, And so just
I
check
will
it out.
link all 3 gamer tags.
Yeah, and I will send. I'll send my gamer tag to you. So
I don't.
check it out.
Oh, one thing before you leave. Do you ever play for money? Like, do you beat people's games for money?
Not anymore. I used to.
Oh, well, I might have to hit you up on that because I'm a very lazy achievement gainer.
Okay. Yeah. For
But on that, we are out, ladies and gentlemen. Hasta la vista.
Peace, bitches.